In the vast expanse of the mighty oceans, where the shimmering blue waters meet the endless horizon, there lies a land that remained an enigma to the world until a remarkable moment in history. It was a land shrouded in mystery, its shores untouched by outsiders. That was until Dutch explorers, led by Willem Jan Zoon, set sail in 1606, venturing beyond the known boundaries of the world. As they navigated the uncharted waters of the western coast, they stumbled upon the magnificent landmass we know as Australia. Subsequently, the renowned British explorer Captain James Cook embarked on his epic voyage in 1768. The first permanent British settlement in Australia was established in 1788 at Sydney Cove, New South Wales. Australia, originally established as a convict colony, faced incredible adversity in its early years. The British government utilized the continent as a penal settlement to alleviate overcrowding in their own prisons. Most of the settlers were convicts drawn from the most impoverished strata of British society. This population influx, limited resources, and unfavorable conditions set the stage for a challenging period ahead. During the Victorian era, industrialization was transforming other parts of the world, but Australia needed to catch up. The colony mainly relied on agriculture and mining. However, these industries were hampered by inadequate infrastructure and lack of skilled labor. With limited access to markets and a scarcity of innovations, the economy struggled to grow, perpetuating poverty among the masses. Today, Australia consistently ranks among the countries with the highest GDP per capita globally, indicating high economic wealth. As of 2023, Australia's GDP per capita was around $61,284. Australia was the fourth richest country in 2021, behind Switzerland, the US, and Hong Kong. Almost 2.2 million Australians are millionaires after soaring asset prices pushed another 390,000 adults onto the top rungs of the global wealth ladder. Australia also consistently ranks among the countries with the highest living standards globally. So how did Australia, an impoverished prisoner colony just a century ago, become so insanely rich? Without a doubt, a significant factor behind Australia's prosperity lies in the abundance of natural resources. Australia is the sixth largest country and has a wide variety of terrain, ranging from beaches to mountains. This vast landmass provides Australia with abundant natural resources that have helped shape its economy and create wealth for its citizens. Australia is one of the world's leading producers of bauxite or aluminum ore, iron ore, lithium, gold, lead, diamond, rare earth elements, uranium, and zinc. Australia also has extensive mineral sand deposits of ilmenite, zircon, and rutile. The country's oil and gas reserves are also highly sought after on the global market due to their significant value-added potential compared to other countries. This includes conventional crude oil reserves and unconventional shale gas deposits located mainly along the west coast. The estimated total recoverable reserve base stands at some 5 trillion cubic feet, which can be extracted via offshore drilling or fracking, depending on the location within Australia's exclusive economic zone, or EEZ. Unlike many other nations that rely on a diverse range of industries, Australia's mining sector plays a massive role in its economic success. The mining industry has attracted considerable foreign investment, creating jobs and providing lucrative export opportunities. The global demand for Australia's natural resources, particularly from countries like China, has been a major catalyst for its wealth. As a growing economy, China has had a substantial appetite for resources to fuel its infrastructure and manufacturing sectors, resulting in increased demand for Australian commodities. Australia has also invested in advanced technologies and research, enhancing its ability to extract resources efficiently and sustainably. This has increased productivity and profitability in the mining sector. The mining industry is vital to the Australian economy, providing much-needed jobs and economic activity. In 2018, It was estimated that 1 in every 50 Australians directly worked in either the mining sector or a related industry, such as manufacturing goods used by miners. According to figures released by the Reserve Bank of Australia, mineral and energy exports accounted for around 10% of GDP growth between 2014 and 2015. The Australian government has implemented various policies to encourage mining sector investment and promote sustainability. One such measure incentivizes companies involved in mineral exploration, production, and related activities. These may include tax exemptions, grants, and other financial support that can reduce costs associated with these activities. The government also provides export licenses, allowing companies to legally export minerals from Australia without paying tariffs or other taxes on their products. This helps keep Australian mined resources competitively priced compared to similar goods on international markets, while ensuring profits remain within the country's economy rather than leaving it for foreign investors. Recognizing the need for sustainable energy sources, Australia has also tapped into its renewable energy potential. The continent experiences abundant sunlight and wind, making it an ideal location for solar and energy wind farms. The country's diverse renewable energy portfolio, including significant investments in solar and wind projects, has allowed it to capture a growing share of the evolving green energy market. The export of natural resources has been a significant source of revenue for Australia. The income generated from resource exports has contributed to economic growth, infrastructure development, and investment in other sectors. Australia has numerous partners for trade, including the United States, China, Japan, and India. Regarding exports, Australia's top 3 markets are China, accounting for $102 billion worth of exports, Japan worth $47 billion, and the US for $12.37 billion. These countries make up more than half of all Australian exports. In addition to its trading partners, Australia also has significant financial relationships with other countries. As a major exporter of commodities such as iron ore and coal, they have developed strong ties with their customers, which helps facilitate international investments into these industries. Furthermore, foreign investment from public and private sources is vital to the Australian economy as it increases capital availability, which can be used for infrastructure development or research and development projects. Finally, government-to-government agreements help foster cooperation between nations on taxation or tariffs so businesses can operate efficiently across different jurisdictions. All these relationships contribute significantly to the overall success of Australia's economic performance. Australia is also a significant player in the global agricultural industry, with its farming sector integral to the country's economy. The farming industry contributes more than $60 billion annually to Australia's GDP. This sector is responsible for producing food and fiber products that are exported around the world. Developing agricultural practices in Australia has been a long and complex process, shaped by the need to create a sustainable industry. Initially, British settlers brought over their expertise from Europe, which included crop rotation methods and animal husbandry techniques. Over time, this knowledge was adapted and improved to suit Australia's unique climate and landscape. As an example, new varieties of wheat were developed to flourish in arid regions with limited rainfall. In addition to these early scientific advancements, early leaders such as William Charles Wentworth helped open up vast areas for farming through exploration and land grants. One of the main advantages of farming in Australia is its abundance of natural resources. This includes fertile soil, plentiful rainfall, and an ideal climate for growing crops and raising livestock. As such, farmers are able to take advantage of these favorable conditions to produce a variety of foods, from dairy products to fruits and vegetables on their own properties. Moreover, due to the sheer size and variety of land available across Australia, there are numerous opportunities for different kinds of farming operations, ranging from small-scale family farms right up to large commercial enterprises that cover thousands upon thousands of hectares. The long-term impact of Australia's farming industry on the national economy is undeniable. The sector has been a major contributor to GDP growth since its inception, and today it makes up approximately 3% of total gross domestic product. In addition, agriculture provides direct employment for over 239,000 people in rural areas alone, making it one of the nation's most important sources of labor. Furthermore, the agricultural sector also plays an integral role when it comes to export earnings, with certain products like wheat or dairy being among our highest earners in this regard. It should also be noted that the growth of all these sectors could not have been possible without a stable political system, which Australia is fortunate enough to have. Australia's stable political environment and effective governance have immensely contributed to the growth of its natural resource sector. The government has implemented policies that encourage investment in resource exploration and extraction, creating a favorable business environment. Australia has come to stand as a testament to the power of natural resources and economic growth. From its humble beginnings as a penal colony, the nation has gone on to become one of the richest countries in the world. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. Subscribe to the channel as a sacrifice to the gods of the algorithm. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.